Good afternoon, it's Wendell Wood here from Rainbow USA Group. What we're doing today is we're going to be talking about security systems going into properties, properties that are being worked on or rehabbed on or renovated. Basically we've had a rash of break-ins. People seem to be breaking into properties or doing some type of damage or stealing products. This time of year, it's winter time, people tend to genuinely look at places that people are rehabbing and steal the product, whether it be copper, tooling, anything that they can do to survive, or just people that have been nosy and they break in and they steal tools. Simple as that. So after a couple of months of trying to work on sorting various different problems out, I'd been toying with this idea of properties having security cameras so that we can monitor these properties by way of the internet, which it's been around for a while. Of course, it's nothing new, but the fact is that we're putting these into properties. If we've got a telephone line in there or cable in there, we're able to set up fairly quickly with AT&T, or if not, what we've devised is a plan we've come up with whereby we have a laptop with an internet stick, and our problem was finding an internet stick that was capable of actually relaying the information that we needed down the internet, simply because a lot of the carriers don't give you enough gigabyte or megabyte to run this, and plus it takes a lot to run it. But we've found a company in America now that can supply us what we need. But this property here, for instance, as you can see, I'll just open it up. It's time to log on. Alright, here we go. Alright, so basically what we can do now is watch this particular property, whereby it's showing us, of course, I'm here in Australia at the moment for a little bit, but I'm able to watch this particular property. We can monitor the road, so anyone pulling up, we're able to get their number plates. We can see if anyone's broken in. This is the rear unit of the property, which is what we're trying to protect. That's the external of the rear door, and of course one of my trucks sitting there in the paddock. Now we have our particular product sitting over there in the shed, which we can download immediately across to a hard drive here, which is dedicated. We went out and bought a hard drive that dedicates and sends the information down the line for us. So if we did have a break-in, we're able to go back and check and see who has. Even if they do steal the unit, we have a link where it's downloading directly to the hard drive here in Australia. I mean, even if I was in England or Germany, Taiwan, Burma, New Zealand, we could do the same thing for the client. We can set it up. They can monitor their property. I mean, we've got voice on this, and we have an alarm that goes off. So if someone was to actually break into the property, an email alarm is sent, and it'll flash up. Even if it's down, you'll get an email coming through. I mean, we can check it while we're in the office over there, or you can check it here. So it's pretty good, simply because it's night time over there, it's daytime here. So someone at some point is on the job. So if I'm over there, I'm asleep, I don't hear the alarm go off and from the laptop, it means you may pick it up and be able to call 911 so we can catch the people in the act. The other thing is, of course, we can get their number plates, or even if it's a person that keeps driving by, we consider sussing the place out, and you know, we see that particular van or that particular truck, we're able to take and note down that number plate, and if anything did happen and they were to break in, steal product, tooling or whatever it is, we're able to give it to the police. The big thing with Detroit is police aren't interested unless they've got hard evidence. It's a simple fact. You might call them out, takes them 4.5 hours, and the first thing they'll turn around and say is, have you got any evidence? And of course we haven't got anything, but now we have. So basically what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of months, any of the major properties that require protection, we're going to be putting these units into the properties. If we're working on a rehab that we're unable to, you know, get a cable or telephone line to, we'll be using laptops. Now, you know, on occasions I've spoken to various people over there that seem to think they know what they're talking about, and you know, they say that, well, you know, Pookie and Ray will break into the property and they'll steal your laptop. But that's fine. I mean, they can steal the laptop, but the thing about it is it'll be downloaded. As long as we've got a dedicated hard drive over here, or you buy an external hard drive that's dedicated, it will capture all the information from here to wherever you are in the world. And plus, the other beautiful thing about it is that it's got audio, so if someone was to say a name or whatever it is, we've got that too. Because not necessarily is it just the person off the street, the people who basically steal from you or steal your tooling, your product, is actually the person that's been working with you or working for you. So basically we can get a shot of the road, the van pulls up, and of course we can get their number plate, we can give it to the police, and of course we're going to catch them in the act. If they're walking into the yard or if they're breaking into the shed, we're going to get the person. I mean, that's what we need to do to protect these properties. That's great. Now, on the fact of insurance, now insurance companies in Detroit, it's hard. Insurance companies, you know, without protection, they want to charge you an absolute fortune for insurance. Now, this particular property here was going to cost me about $1,500–1,600 bucks. Now, I recently got a quote organised, and they asked me, was it a monitored property? I said, no, well, it's not monitored per se, but I have internet security whereby I can see the property, and of course we can see any thieves if they break in. Well, that took that $1,400 or $1,500 or $1,400 and something odd dollars down to $900. Now, if we had probably had a monitored system through ADT or something like that, you'll probably find we could even reduce it further down, so that it's a big saving. So that's something that you've got to consider too. Now, it's the first unit's always the unit that costs you more money by the time you set it up, get it right, work it out. But these units here we could probably get in sitting into places at a fairly cheap price. Now, for properties that we can't get cable to, or it doesn't have a phone line to, without that added cost. Now, what we've got is something that's coming in whereby we can't monitor it actually over the internet like it is now, but what we can do is put it in the property, disguise it, so that when it's a censored motion DVR, that basically we need to then, if someone was to break in, we'd need to go down in the morning, say, wow, someone's broken into the property, and then we take away this little DVR and we bring it back to where we are, we download it, and then we can find out actually who's been in the property. The other part to it is that we can put 2 or 3 of these in a property, whereby of course we can put them on the road so we can still get number plates, or a person of interest. Plus we can of course put the unit inside the building, so we capture what these people have stolen or stealing, or the person of interest of course will be able to get a face, which of course is, well, it's good for us, because I'm sick and tired of materials going missing. I'm sick and tired of tools going missing. So this is what we've done now, and basically over the next couple of months, anything that's I'm not saying worthy, but they're all worthy, but anything that needs protecting hard, that's what we're going to be doing. All these properties are going to get internet, or the internet security, or they're going to be having a DVR based removable system, which won't require us to have it coming down the internet. But anyway, look, this is Wendell Wood from Rainbow USA, and this is what we're trying to achieve for our clients now, which we have and which we will, and this will stop any of the problems of people breaking in. At least we'll be able to find out who's doing it to us. We'll be able to give this information to the police, which of course, if we're insured and these properties are insured, we should be able to do something about getting insurance money. All right, thank you, and thank you for watching and listening.